We had tried to
Yeah.
build and sell on the retail market. We
Uh-huh.
tried high-priced homes. We tried, middle income and above and all that other stuff. And then when you get stuck holding 20 mortgages where things don't sell
Yeah.
and you can't possibly rent it out to cover the mortgage,
Yeah.
it gets real. You start to not like your business anymore as much at
Yeah.
that point.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
start to search for an alternative. So
Yeah.
whenever it was for us at some point early in the game, we said, we want a model where no matter what comes at us from an interest rate perspective, from a population growth perspective, from this, that, and the other thing, we're going to have a way to survive and thrive. And that's the premise of single family homes in a workforce
So
housing
good.
neighborhood in a growth market.
And vertically integrating and owning your own land supply and your own money supply. Like I'm
Yes.
just like, I have goosebumps, dude.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's
Yeah.
nuts, man. That's really nuts.
So we talk about this. We talked about this at Summit that
Yeah.
single family homes are constantly just underestimated.
Yeah.
Like everybody thinks like, oh, listen, I'm going to, maybe I'll buy one, but I'm going to really graduate to a really, really stupendous asset class as soon as I can.
Yeah.
And I just don't get it. Like this is it. Like this asset class provides so much risk mitigation. It
Yeah.
provides significant upside. Like what else do we need to see? If we look at the data,
Yeah.
right, what else do we need to see? We saw how single family rental homes have performed in the really good times. It was the darling asset class when
Yeah.
interest rates were really low.
Yep.
And it's funny, we call that a really good time. That was COVID, right? Like a
Yeah.
really tough time for
Yeah.
us as people,
Yeah.
but like from an investment perspective,
I mean, it had Warren Buffett quoting, I would be buying single family homes during the depths of the Great Recession.
yes,
like,
exactly.
yeah.
At the toughest
Yeah.
of
Yeah. Yeah.
times,
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
does really well. It has
Yeah.
this high floor
Yeah.
with upside.
Yeah.
And you look at the things that can
And in
throw.
good times, you have like super high home price appreciation
Yeah.
because everybody's driving the price up.
Yes, that's true.
Right.
That's true.
Like,
Which
yeah,
is largely driven by interest rates
which is driven by interest
and
rates
population growth.
and population growth and
So
people having money and wanting to upgrade their
and
home and whatever.
that was a big part of the COVID run up for
Yeah.
sure. There was a lot
Yeah.
of cash in the
Yeah.
system. So it's just like I love this asset class for what it is. And everybody else I feel like is waiting to find the next thing, but it's like we were talking about like in the Wizard of Oz. Like the answer is like right underneath your
I
nose,
was always
I
home.
was always home, right? Like that's what I feel like with single family rental
Yeah.
properties.
Yeah.